The hearing of former Nairobi Governor Mike Sonko's application to review the decision by the Supreme Court that upheld his impeachment is set to begin on Monday next week. Sonko is banking on the review at the Apex Court and his appeal at the East African Court of Justice against the Supreme Court to give him hope of being on the ballot for the Mombasa governor position. A political affairs reporter, Vincent Odor, looks at the final judicial path that Sonko has decided to take and the dynamics around it.
3 days after the Supreme Court upheld the impeachment of Mike Sonko, the former Nairobi governor filed an application at the court seeking to review the decision that ended up blocking him from participating not only in elective politics, but also access to public office. In his application, Sonko wants Chief Justice Martha Koome to recuse herself from the matter on grounds that she had publicly pronounced herself on his matter by publicly saying that impeached leaders should not be allowed to contest unless the court rules otherwise. Sonko has also contested the move that had expanded the bench from 5 to 7 judges. Sonko also wants the court to set aside its decision, arguing that a certain judge who was part of the bench at the High Court is currently under investigation by a tribunal for misconduct. Lawyer Martin Olo says for now, litigation is the clear path for Sonko.
To say the Chief Justice had pronounced herself is not the issue. The issue is here. The issue here is, do you have any evidence or any material that you can place before the court that could have made them arrive at a different decision?
At the same time, Sonko has appealed against the Supreme Court judgment at the East African Court of Justice.
The East African Court of Justice is going to have to be persuaded by what the material that's placed before it. Sonko and his lawyers are going to have to argue, are going to have to prove all issues of law, not issues of fact, as to whether the Supreme Court may have not considered certain things. That what I saw, having read the Supreme Court judgment, is unlikely to be overturned by the East African Court of Justice. The only option he has is this one of East African Court of Justice.
And what if the East African Court of Justice holds that Sonko was not properly impeached and sets aside the Supreme Court judgment?
Can help us going into the future, but certainly not in respect of 2022 elections. But what then Sonko and his team are doing is to build up jurisprudence, to build up the case. If it happens to overturn that decision, then it will give the likes of Sonko and the likes of Waititu and others who have been impeached an opportunity to vie in 2027.
Sonko is fighting for his political career, even as his bid to vie for the Mombasa governor seat remains in a limbo. The hearing on Sonko's case at the East African Court of Justice is yet to begin. Vincent Odur, NTV.